when the movie was coming out, Superman Returns, and you were being asked a lot of questions about the blessing and the burden of being cast as Superman.
Thank you for saying it that way.
That's how you responded to it, I remember. And I thought that was pretty interesting.
Those are my words?
Those were your words.
Oh, I knew something then. Okay.
So you learned something today. Moving forward, now that you play one of the most important roles in your life as a dad, how do you explain to your son, or when did he first discover that his dad was Superman, and how do you share that? And if you don't feel comfortable asking,
well,
thanks for being here, you're awesome. You know.
Thank you. I think the most... It's a very good question. I think the most important part about playing Superman or being in anyone who is in a role that is heroic is being able to be okay not being the hero all the time, especially as a parent. We can't always be the perfect parent, and that's really challenging. For yourselves, not for me. Everybody clap for themselves at that. I don't need all that. It's for everyone, because we're all going through this together in the world that we're living in. It's hard to admit mistakes. It's hard to not look like you know the answers. It's hard not to be able to fix things. And it's hard when you say the wrong thing to explain what you meant to say, but you were too busy and caught up in your head that you couldn't give the time that you wanted to say the thing that you should have said, that you wanted to say. And that's everybody's experience to a degree. So I think to go back to your original part of your question, the blessing and the burden of Superman, it's the same thing with life. It's like we have this greatness, we have all this potentiality and possibility within all of us. Because everybody's Superman, or Superwoman, super person. We all have this. I'm not special. I look like the guy, that helped. I sound like him. There are certain qualities, obviously, that have allowed me to be up here speaking to you guys than other people. But anyone can be here in my position. It's always been how I feel about Superman. That's the beauty of Superman and humanity. And but you can't just like dream of being the savior without understanding mistakes that you've made along the way and giving respect back to those you've hurt and honoring people's pain. I think that's the biggest thing about parenting and about life is honoring other people's pain, even if you didn't mean to hurt them. It's understanding that even if your intentions were not to hurt a person, if they're crying and they're upset, guess what? Something happened. So even if you didn't mean to, you can hurt a person. And it's up to you, the individual, becoming the bigger person to go, oh crap, or insert other word. I'm so sorry that happened. I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to give you the language right now because I'm failing. But there are many books on it anyway. To honor the other person and understand that that you hurt them, even if you didn't mean to. So that's what I try working on as a parent and as a person. And yeah, so love everything.